We are at the bus terminus in Barrie. Barrie is a city in central Ontario in Canada. It is about 90 kilometers north of Toronto. This area was first settled during the War of 1812 as a supply for British forces, and it was named after Sir Robert Barrie. Sir Robert Barrie was in charge of the naval forces in Canada and frequently commanded forces throughout the city. Barrie was also the final destination for a branch of the Underground Railroad in the 19th century. This is the sculpture of Spirit Catcher, which was moved from Vancouver, and it is now part of Barrie Landmark and also a tourist attraction. Barrie falls within the Simcoe County and the Kempenfelt Bay. So part of the beauty of Barrie is the lake which you can see, which is Lake Simcoe. I will be walking around the waterfront, and it is a very beautiful place. During weekends also this place comes alive because a number of events are held out here, and also you will see many people own yachts, so I'm sure they also enjoy sailing around. And this is exactly what I'm doing, taking a break, just strolling around the gardens and the waterfront. In summer, Barrie is beautiful, and in winter, the lake freezes over, and a number of winter sports do take place on this lake. So during winter also, Barrie is a tourist attraction. The wind here is very strong, and there are just gusts of it coming at you from all directions. The ducks are also enjoying the summer, as you can see. Temperatures here around June are between 17 to 25, but sometimes there are heat waves and it goes up to a 30, but it's comfortable, and I feel that the sun in India, although we come from a humid area, is not so intense as I found it here in Barrie. We actually wouldn't call a 30 degrees a heat wave in India, because we have temperatures going up to 45 sometimes, and that is really, really hot. I love the flowers, especially the wild ones which were growing everywhere, adding color to the place and making it more pretty. This is the Heritage Park in Barrie. During events and weekends, this place comes alive with people, stalls, and you can see that the whole place is lively. Normally, it is peaceful and quiet during the week, and you can take a walk, and people are also walking their dogs. But we found some people suddenly coming up asking for money, and it was a bit odd because you wouldn't be expecting it. But this is the downtown area, and I think you have to be a bit cautious, especially we come from India, so we are always a bit cautious when people come and ask you for money because you don't know whether it's genuine or they're just trying to con you. You can see the history of Barrie, how it developed and how it became a town and then a city. And many of these landmarks are still there. So you can walk around downtown and see these buildings. But obviously, there is a lot of change, and some unfortunately are not there. So you can just read about this. This is downtown Barrie, and you can see one of the famous breweries here. It will appear on most of the tourist attraction lists. This gate is also historical as it shows you where the farmers market is, and during the weekends the farmers market is active. This is the City Hall of Barrie. You can just walk around the downtown area and also see the old buildings and churches that are still there. Also the McLaren Art Center. And after walking around, you will need some refreshment and food, and you're never too far off from a Tim Hortons. This is the Five Points Crossing in Barrie, also one of the historical areas. All this is a walkable distance once you're in downtown, and also it is close to the waterfront. This is one of the neighborhoods in Barrie called Wellington. We did visit this area, and you can see there are apartments and also parks, so it is well maintained. Normally you can take the bus and move around between the neighborhoods. You do need a special card, but other than that, the buses are not always frequent, and local people, I think, use cars. This is the neighborhood market area where you have a Dollarama, supermarket, drugstore, and some restaurants.